Honorable Director, Professor Jun Sok Hwang, and to all the participants who had joined us today in this afternoon session. For the afternoon session, there will be an opening remarks from the Honorable CEO of S-Cube Convergence, Dr. Ida Beka Widyarta, and then we'll be entering the pitching session that will be led by Mr. Agus Arimbawa as the moderator. The first speech is from the CEO of Day Mobility, Ms. Dayong Day Lee, and the second speech is from the CEO of Sudata, Ms. Su Yon Lim. The third speech is from the CEO of InnoBorder, Ms. Jisoo Ho. The fourth speech is from the CEO of EcoSean, Ms. Indah Sulfaria and Danu Pambudi. The fifth speech is from the CEO of Gen Intelligence, Mr. Agus Arimbawa. The sixth speech is from the CEO of S-Cube Convergence, Dr. Ida Beka Widyarta. And we will go to the Q&A session. And then we'll be entering the closing agenda for the afternoon session. A closing remarks from the Honorable Director of the Global R&DB Center, Professor Jun Sok Hwang. And last is the group photo. Ladies and gentlemen, for our first agenda for today's afternoon session is the opening remarks from the Honorable CEO of S-Cube Convergence, Dr. Ida Beka Widyarta. To the honored mention, the stage is yours.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. 안녕하세요. Yeah. It is with a great pleasure and enthusiasm that I welcome each and every one of you to this significant gathering WINIT 2024, focusing on dynamic theme World Innovation Network of Intelligent Transformation. I'm Widi. I'm honored to stand before a group of brilliant minds, thought leaders, innovators who have come together to explore and contribute to ever-evolving landscape of intelligent transformation. The purpose of our workshop is clear: to foster a collaborative environment where diverse perspectives converge, sparking innovative ideas that can be shape the future of intelligent transformation on global scale. Over the next 2 days, we will engage in insightful discussion, share groundbreaking, and collectively chart a course for advancement in intelligence across various domains. In a world where the pace of change is relentless, the need for continuous innovation and transformation in intelligence has never been more crucial. Our ability to adopt, collaborate, and leverage the power of intelligent network is fundamental to address the complex challenge and opportunity that lie ahead. I would like to extend our deepest appreciation to GRC, SNU, University of Mataram, ITTP, World Resources Institute, SNU SPP, UNRAM S-Cube Center, UNRAM Office of International Affairs, and CityNet for their invaluable support in making this event possible. Their commitment to fostering innovation aligns seamlessly with the spirit of our gathering today. Throughout the workshop, we have curated a diverse agenda that encompasses keynote presentation, interactive panel discussion, and ample network opportunities. Each session is designed to inspire, educate, encourage the exchange of ideas that will be shape the future of intelligence. Your participation is not just encouraged, it is crucial to a success of this event. We invite you actively engage in discussion, share your expertise, and forge connections that have the potential to ignite new possibilities. In conclusion, I am genuinely excited about discoveries, collaboration, and innovation that will be undoubtedly emerge from our time together. Let's embark on this journey of intelligent transformation with open mind, a collaborative spirit, and shared commitment to shaping the future where intelligence is force for positive change. Thank you very much.
KUI dong Pak yang bingung. Dia bilang dikiranya ada Prof. Wang, ada tim ini. Kan ini mahasiswa semua.
What a wonderful speech by the CEO of S-Cube Convergence, Dr. Ida. Now let's move on to the next agenda, the pitching session that will be led by the Honorable Moderator, Mr. Agus Arimbawa. To the Honorable Moderator, the session is yours.
Thank you, Per. It's good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, honorable official from UNRAM and from Korea, ISTIC students and MTI students, our graduate school, informatics, and all of the attendants. It is my honor to moderate the afternoon pitching sessions after wonderful sessions that we have this morning. These pitching sessions consist of two groups of ventures. The ventures based in the US, which presented in these morning sessions, and also the ventures based in Indonesia, which will present soon. The US-based venture are nurtured under the GRCs and Neo City projects in Florida. In Indonesia, UNRAM, together with SNU GRC and S-Cube Center, incubates 6 ventures. Of course, this existence of global startups in Indonesia, especially in university, will leverage not only the regional economy, but later, we can move toward to national and even global settings. Yeah, as well, especially in the university, when the startup grow so well, it's marking university as as an agent for innovation and growth. So, in this regard, university is involved in regional competitiveness. Its main functions are it's modern fourth generation university. So it can be like the first move in Indonesia to, together with SNU and UNRAM, make UNRAM as the first mover to the fourth generation university. So, without further ado, we will start the first pitching. I will call Miss Day. You ready? Yeah, please. The stage is yours.
Hi everyone. May I begin?
Let them prepare first.
Okay. Hello everyone. I would like to begin. My name is Taeyang Lee, and I'll be presenting day mobility to everybody. Next, please. Yes, this is our table of contents. Next. But before we start, I would like to share a clause from the 6th session of the Committee of Transport organized by ESCOP, an Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Public. Pacific. And here it mentions the vision that Day Mobility aims to have. A safe and inclusive transport and mobility can thus have a domino effect towards enhancing an inclusive society that leaves no one behind. This message really portrays the mission that Day Mobility aims to have, and therefore I would like to introduce to everybody today. Next, please. When briefly looking at the statistics, I was very surprised because first, as you can see, 1 billion people internationally lack adequate access to all-weather road. This means that over 1 billion people have no access to roads or any sorts of public transportation. Only approximately 50% of the urban residents worldwide have access to public transport. This means half of the people do not have access at all. In Africa, 70% of people remain unconnected to transportation infrastructure. And lastly, which I think most importantly, between developed and developing countries, there exist great disparities in terms of transportation accessibility. And with the status quo, it had me wondering, why couldn't there be a more sustainable solution towards transportation worldwide? And if there was, could there be adequate methods to meet each nation's exclusive needs? Next. So our vision is very simple. Next, please. Day Mobility, its vision is to revolutionize transportation and make it more efficient, accessible, and sustainable for everybody. Next, please. This is Day Mobility's main objectives. As you can see, we have the overall objectives, but because of lack of time, I won't be reading everything, but the slides would be shared with everybody who are participating today. Next, please. So what kind of services do our company provide? Next. There are mainly 3 services. First is the 3-tiered smart bus system. For an urban environment where public transportation system is non-existent, we want to provide a 3-tier bus system consisting smart buses, smart bus stops, and smart management systems. As you can see, the 3 components are interconnected with each other, so this will provide an interconnected mobility service for people who lack adequate accessibility to public transportation. Next. The current slide shows the consistent technology in the components. First, smart buses provide real-time localization, which means it will provide real-time on traffic in the roads. Additionally, it has a smart bus stop and a go function for passengers so that onboarding passengers would be able to stop and go and share this information with the bus drivers. With the smart bus stops, it has a standby passenger management function where the passenger can estimate their standby time until the next bus arrives. So the bus arrival notice will monitor and it will show the approximate time for arrival. And last, the third component is a smart bus management system, and we would like to highlight this with emphasis because it operates on a big data AI model where it collects all the big data from smart bus and smart bus stops, and it analyzes the optimal bus time for people who ride and for passengers. Next. To promote an effective user experience, Day Mobility has planned to create a mobile application. And as you can see, we have shared some interfaces where users can use this app to have more accessibility into the smart mobility system. The bus passengers can gain information regarding bus arrival time, optimal route options, etc. And because passengers are provided information on when the departure is going to happen, how many seats are available at this time, how congested it is, it will lead to a more optimal mobility system in each designated country. Next. So we created a passenger user scenario when utilizing Day Mobility. First, there will be a GPS detection which will activate the bus alarming system on the app, and the passenger can select the destination where it wants to go. Next, the passenger selects the route where it will register the passenger to give a bus arrival alarm to the system. This is a differentiation from the other existing application that is online. Later, when the designated bus arrives, the arrival alarm will activate on the app, and the passengers can choose to ride or not ride. And we felt that this was important because by having this information, bus drivers can utilize this information to make the most optimal route. And we comprehended a tackless fare system where the bus fare can be charged through the app. When the destination is approaching, the alarm alerts the passengers 3 stops before the destination. And lastly, the passengers can decide whether to take off or take on through the app. Now, this optimal scenario is all about choices, and Day Mobility believes that by using all the choices as data platforms, this will be able to provide a collection of data with all countries and later use it for optimization. Next. Yes, so Day Mobility also provides consultation and assessment services. In other words, it provides tailored smart transportation solutions through an up-to-date evaluation of the local transportation market, connections with the highly competent smart city technologies and its developers, and quarterly monitoring and cross-checking of the stakeholders. Next. Yes, so let's look at our company's strategies. We're focused on the 2 main methods. Next. First, you can, through the inclusive design and technology integration, Day Mobility will provide tailored solutions of smart technology integration in a user-centered approach. This means that we want to focus more on the users because we believe that this is the main component in making transportation more accessible. Second, through collaborative partnership, it will cater to the capacity building and creating knowledge among our cooperative partners. So we want to make a network like WINIT today. We want to make a network where people can share their information, share the technology that they already have in their public transportation, and kind of build a community from there. Next, please. When a certain city or an urban region reaches out to us for analysis, this will be our 4-step assessment process. First, we will identify the target markets. Second, understand its needs. Third, analyze the regulations. And based on the regulation, the analysis will go through. Next. Yes, next, please. Yes, this is our marketing strategies, and because of lack of time, I will not go into too much depth, but mainly we focus on, first, the online presence, second, creating partnership with local institutions, and third, facilitating a knowledge-sharing network among our partners that can gain towards a capacity-building network, like what we're doing today. Next. So, next, please. Sorry, can you go back, please? Yes. This will be our 3 main sources of revenues, which is, very important. First, through the initial consultation fees, Day Mobility will provide an assessment of the current status quo in the urban region and project development roadmap for future development. Second, technology integration fees will consult specific technology necessary for integration, such as ticketing system, real-time tracking systems, and so on. And lastly, when the project is ongoing, Day Mobility will monitor the project and see if it's meeting its timeline, and through that, we will obtain project management fees. Next, please. And lastly, this is our timeline for the short term and the long term. Next, please. In brief, our goal within a 2-year span is to gain an online presence of our mission and establish a global partnership with cities that need public transportation reform. So our overarching goal is to consult and manage transportation management projects organized by Day Mobility within the 2 years of establishment. Next, please. And in long term, we hope to expand our services offering and explore new markets, ultimately aiming to an industry leader and facilitate social impact that can bridge the gap between transportation accessibility. Next, please. Yes, and as you can see, this is our organizational structure. I am the CEO at the moment, and as you can see, the former minister of Ethiopia would be our co-founder / the head of our board members. So it will be our main advisor. And we feel that through this global startup pitch, we will have the information in both the South Korea's perspective and the Ethiopian developing countries' perspective. And we believe this cooperation can lead to a very successful startup in the long run. Next. And lastly, I would like to end this pitch with a quote that really resonated with me when formulating day mobility. And this is said through a speech of Gustavo Pito, the mayor of Bogota. A developed country is not a place where poor people have cars. It's rather when the rich uses public transportation. And this is exactly the vision that we hope that we can gain in the future. Yeah, and that's it for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Dae. What a wonderful plan for your ventures. So I want you to be patient for all participants because the Q&A session will be the end of this pitching session. So you need to write down if you have a question for Ms. Dayong Lee. For the second pitch will be from Ms. Suyeon Lim.
Can I
She's
share my
the
screen?
CEO of Sudata. Please.
Oh, sorry. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for joining us today. It's very honor to present in front of you. I'm excited to present Advancing Air Quality, Accelerating the Electronic Motorcycle Transition in Vietnam with Carbon Reduction Solutions by leveraging Korea's expertise in public big data. Next page, please. Yeah, allow me to offer a brief introduction. I am Suyeon Lim, the representative of Sudata, our company. Our company Sudata is strategically centered on the Vietnamese market. However, our vision is to develop solutions that extend to countries across Southeast Asia market to Africa and America. Currently, our joint offices are in SNU and Siheung, and also in Neo City in US. Recently, our business has received strong support for global expansion. Our key ally and co-founder is Mr. Ifa Bularabolo, the Deputy Minister of Agriculture and Forestry in Ethiopia. He having studies in the United States, he is conducting research for his doctoral dissertation that is directly relevant to our business. Next page, please. Now, let's explore the current situation in Vietnam. The nation is experiencing swift urban expansion driven by economic growth, leading to a notable decline in air quality. A key factor contributing to this issue is emissions from outdated motorcycles, which also contributes to traffic congestion. Next page, please. Yeah. Yes, the rising demand for mobility driven by economic growth present a challenge. They represent a significant mode of transportation in Vietnam with approximately 5 motorcycles sold per minute. Not only Vietnam, but across markets in many countries in Asia, motorcycles outnumber cars significantly. In Thailand, 87% of households own a motorbike, followed by 86% in Vietnam, 85% in Indonesia, and 83% in Malaysia. Next page, please. All those motorbikes emit substantial amounts of greenhouse gas emissions. In Vietnam, the transport section accounts for about 80% of total greenhouse gas emissions, with motorbike responsible for 90% of carbon monoxide and organic carbon emissions. Similar issues are prevalent in other countries too. Despite the government plan to ban motorcycle by 2025 in Vietnam, considering the economic conditions and the widespread use in preference for motorbikes, prohibiting motorcycles is realistically challenging. In this context, it is evident the Vietnamese government requires effective incentives or policies to facilitate the transition from old motorcycles to electronic motorcycles. Next page, please. Yeah. What could be the most effective means of promoting policies and delivering information to citizens? The answer might lie in Seoul, the capital city of South Korea. As a capital city of the country, Seoul currently operates the Seoul Public Data Center as an effective tool for policy promotion. Next page, please. Here, Seoul's Public Data Center serves as an excellent model. In Korea, each region provides a public big data hub. However, Seoul City stands out by offering real-time data covering population, traffic condition, public transportation, weather and environments, and even cultural events showcasing a comprehensive approach. The success of this initiative resulted from collaborative efforts between public institutions like the Seoul Metropolitan Government, private enterprises like KT, and various government departments providing diverse data sets. Through effective data communication and integration, citizens are also leveraging this information to create positive feedback loop. They are developing data dashboard applications contributing to the resolution of urban issues. The capability developed in building Korea Public Big Data Hub, including the policies and incentives that facilitated these issues. This success can be shared with local government in Vietnam. Yeah, given the similarities between Vietnam and Korea, was driven by government-led initiatives, sharing similar cultural foundations, and having large corporations as an economic focal point, SUDATA has started business in Vietnam in inauguration nation for its operations. Starting in Vietnam, SUDATA aims to extend its business operation to other countries, including Indonesia, Malaysia, Cambodia, and Thailand, where similar urban challenges present opportunities for our solutions. Now, let's explore how this can translate into a viable business opportunity by examining the current market trends. In Paris Agreement, specifically Article 6, this article is crucial as it discusses the international trade of carbon emissions, allowing nations to transfer emission reductions or removals internationally through ITMOs. Recently, COP28 held in Dubai actively addressed various technical aspects and central mechanisms under Article 6 to facilitate carbon trading. The key business opportunities lies in the establishment of the new credit system. This system enables developers of emission reduction and removal projects to sell credits to other countries and private entities overseen by UN supervision. Project developers must obtain approval from host country before applying to the UN body, and upon approval, they receive carbon credits which can then be transferred to other countries. While this mechanism is still under development, the UN supervision body is working on defining the eligibility criteria for projects capable of generating carbon credits. In essence, if UN standards for ITMOs are established, there is a significant potential for the opening of the international market for carbon emissions. This presents a unique business opportunity for companies that can navigate and facilitate the intricate process of project approval, credit generation, and trading within this emerging global carbon market. SUDATA's main role is to track ITMO's regulations to ensure that companies in Vietnam and Korea can receive carbon credits. It involves adjusting conditions and providing and connecting South Korean administrative expertise and private company know-how that the Vietnamese local government desires. SUDATA can also facilitate the trading of carbon reduction rights through ITMOs. By connecting various entities such as countries, local governments, and private enterprises, SUDATA can obtain mediation fee SBM. In doing so, SUDATA aims to promote international exchange and collaboration, contributing to climate change mitigation efforts. In conclusion, SUDATA stands as a bridge between Vietnam and Korea, leveraging Korea's successful public big data hub to help Vietnam in addressing air quality issues and exploring opportunities in the emerging global carbon market. Thank you for your attention, and thank you for your being catalyst for change in the environment. Thank you.
Thank you, Sion. Okay, the next startup is from Dr. Jisoo Ho. Dr. Jisoo is the CEO of InnoBorder. The stage is yours.
Okay. Senang bertemu Anda. Nice to meet you. My name is Jisoo, and I'm delighted to be here to introduce my company, InnoBorder. So we specialize in providing a smart, unintegrated flood management system, and our vision is to revolutionize the water management system in Southeast Asian countries. Next slide, please. Okay, so we are currently based in South Korea, and we also have Sisei as the co-founder of our company. And so InnoBorder is strategically based in is focused on Southeast Asian countries where regions grapple with flood-related challenges. So inadequate control, delayed responses, and a lack of real-time responses and insights are causing significant issues in Southeast Asian countries. So next slide, please. So InnoBorder goes beyond conventional solutions, providing a comprehensive smart water management system that addresses the core challenges faced by regions prone to flooding. So here's how we achieve this. First, comprehensive decision support and central management. So InnoBorder integrates advanced decision support mechanisms for effective decision making. So our central management system streamlines operations, ensuring a cohesive approach to water management. And second, real-time on-site monitoring support. So utilizing geographic information systems, GIS, and security cameras, our system offers real-time on-site monitoring. So this dynamic approach allows for immediate response and a proactive stance in managing water-related disasters. Third, integrated operation platform. So InnoBorder features an integrated operation platform that integrates video measurement and control devices. So this integration optimizes efficiency, providing users with a unified interface for streamlined control and monitoring. So as we begin our business in Southeast Asia, InnoBorder envisions transforming the water management system by empowering regions with the tools they need to mitigate water-related disasters, respond promptly, and make informed decisions in the face of water-related challenges. Next slide, please. So through a user-friendly interface, our system integrates various technologies for real-time monitoring and control by utilizing GIS, security cameras, and remote control devices. We provide a holistic solution. So our service is adaptable to various devices, including desktops, mobile phones, and tablets. So whether you are in the office or in the field, our interface ensures a consistent and intuitive user experience with flexibility and convenience. Next slide, please. So InnoBorder's smart water management system is built upon an efficient architecture designed to integrate diverse components for comprehensive water control and monitoring. So here's how our system works. So measurement sensors, water gauges, and flow meters strategically placed in water-intensive areas collect real-time data on water levels, flow rates, and other critical parameters. And control devices, including floodgates, dampers, and drainage pumps, respond to the collected data to manage water flow and prevent flooding. And remote terminal devices act as the bridge between the physical world and our smart water management system. So RTUs facilitate the communication between measurement sensors, control devices, and other central server. And then the collected data from measurement sensors and control devices is transmitted to the InnoBorder server. So this step ensures that real-time information is continuously fed into our system. So the server acts as the central hub for data processing, storage, and analysis. So it handles the incoming data streams from various sources, performs necessary analysis, and stores the information securely. InnoBorder's smart water management system provides a comprehensive and real-time overview of water conditions. Utilizing advanced algorithms and analytics, the system offers valuable insights, supports decision-making, and allows for efficient water resource management. Next slide, please. So we believe that our system possesses several strengths. First, real-time control and monitoring utilizing a geographic information system on a map-based interface. Second, intuitive graphics for a seamless user experience, setting us apart from the traditional human-machine interactions. Third, security camera convenience, so simultaneous control and monitoring of multiple cameras within a single screen. And fourth, immediate control, so swift action facilitated by the registration of on-site terminal devices and instruments. And lastly, smart data management, collection of measurement data and statistical information for predictive modeling. Next. Okay, so our platform encompasses 5 key functions. First, we offer a comprehensive situational dashboard presenting real-time device status, location information through maps and security cameras for a quick and comprehensive overview. Second, we provide real-time on-site monitoring through field sensor data, device operational status, and security camera information. And third, our function empowers users with the ability to control water level, to control the water management system from anywhere, so ensuring swift responses to water-related disasters. So addressing potential challenges, the fourth function is dedicated to equipment failure management. It ensures prompt identification, notification, and resolution of any equipment issues, minimizing downtime. And lastly, by collecting and analyzing measurement data, we provide valuable insights and support the development of predictive models, contributing to a proactive water management system. Next. Okay, so one example of utilizing the InnoBorder platform is a smart flooding management system. So the system utilizes a water gauge equipped with sensors to continuously collect data on water levels in areas prone to flooding. So we collect using the collected data is then transmitted to a central server through a remote terminal unit, RTU, where advanced data analysis takes place. And abnormal increases in water levels trigger real-time alerts, serving as an early warning system for flooding events. And the RTU facilitates remote control of floodgates, which are integral to flood control mechanisms. And operators can adjust floodgates in real time to manage water flow and prevent or mitigate flooding. And security cameras provide live visual feeds, offering real-time situational awareness. So this visual data enhances decision-making by providing clear insights into on-the-ground conditions. Next, please. So in Southeast Asia, the Mekong River stands as a vital waterway of supporting millions of people across the region. But this critical resource also poses certain risk, particularly in terms of unpredictable changes in water levels and potential natural disasters. The Mekong River is susceptible to fluctuations in water levels due to various factors such as heavy rainfall. So these variations can lead to increased risk of floods and other water-related disasters, impacting communities, agriculture, and infrastructure along the river. So to address these challenges, the InnoBorder platform can serve as the backbone for a smart early warning system along the Mekong River. Next. Now I'm going to briefly explain about the platform. Next, please. So the comprehensive dashboard of the InnoBorder platform serves as a centralized hub, offering critical information at a glance. So the dashboard is crafted to facilitate a quick overview, ensuring that operators can promptly grasp the status of the entire water management system. Also, the dashboard is equipped with functionalities that support remote operations, enabling operators to open and close water gates from a centralized location. Next. Next, please. Okay, so the InnoBorder dashboard is designed for intuitive operation and efficient monitoring. The layout is structured to provide a comprehensive and user-friendly interface. So the left panel shows device list, offering a quick reference to other components used in the water management system. And the central section of the dashboard is dedicated to the main area where operators can view maps and security camera footage. Next. Okay, so this concludes my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you found my business proposal interesting. Thank you.
Thank you, Jisoo. Okay, the next presenter is Miss Indah. Miss Indah Sulfaria and Denny Pambudi they are two CEOs of EcoCyan. Miss Indah, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me clearly?
Great, yes.
Okay then. Okay, but today I think it's only me will join this particular presentation because of Dani has something to do. So I'm the one who will present today. Can you see my screen right now?
Yes.
Is it okay?
I think you need to make it like presentation mode.
Yep. Let me wait a minute. Okay. Okay, let me start today.
Yes, sure.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So I hope my business proposal can be interesting as well as the previous business proposal. So currently, EcoCyan is tackling the environmental degradation, but now we are only focusing on air quality measurement system. So because of we are based on Indonesia and we are basically focused on Indonesia and ASEAN countries. So right now we are only focused on Jakarta because of Jakarta is the capital city which has the highest index of bad air quality. So our business proposal, like our startup, we want to innovate the moving air quality monitoring system of Jakarta to help combat the air pollution. So the contents itself right now, it's about the Indonesia as the at a glance, and then the Jakarta problem that we are facing right now, and the business development itself. So as we know, because of like, I'm sure all of the attendee in University of Mataram right now is Indonesian people. So we are the most populated country in ASEAN. And we have the emerging digital economy market, which will be reached in 53 billion. And then we have stable inflation currently, and especially even though we are hitting by the COVID-19 and we have a lot of problem, the economic problem. And right now we also have the political problem because of we are facing the election. So, but the inflation, the price index is still stable. It is with between 3 or 4%. And as we know, because of we are most populated country, we are facing the like very crowded area. It's not only in Jakarta, but then in everywhere. It's everywhere in its big city. So overcrowded and a lot of people commuting. It can be lead not only the air pollution, but also the health problem. So right now, because of like we are focusing on air quality, so this is the picture in Jakarta itself. The air quality in Jakarta right now is very bad, not only because of the commuting people, but also from this power plant, the coal power plant. So it also leading the air quality index will be very bad. And also we are also facing this problem, the forest fire or fire forest. So this problem, it happens every year. So both of the problem, the commuting people, the overcrowded people, and then the power plant, the coal fire power plants, and also the fire forest. And let me talk about Jakarta itself, because of like this business, this startup. Right now we are in this in the initiating stage. So we are focusing only in one city, which is Jakarta. So Jakarta itself, because of like a lot of people stay in Jakarta, a lot of people commute in Jakarta. So it's about 14.5 million people as a labor migrants. They are commuting in Jakarta, and also they are commuting from the area between Jakarta. It is Bekasi, Tangerang, Bogor, and Depok. And Jakarta itself, the land area is not big, even though people are a lot there. The population itself, it's about 11 million. It's about 11 million, and then the growth rate itself, it's about 1.57% each year. But then the land area is only 661,000 kilometers. But then, as a capital city in everywhere, in every country, capital cities such as Jakarta, they have a lot of problem, not only the air quality, but also they have the problem related to the income inequality and traffic congestion, flooding, and also the pollution. So currently, last year, I have the latest data is from last year. Jakarta itself is the first rank of the bad air quality. So the Jakarta problem, not only the socioeconomic problem, but also the environmental problem, the air pollution itself. It's from the commuting people, it's from coal-fired power plants, and also from industries areas. And from Statistic of Indonesia, Jakarta, they mentioned that almost 40% of the air pollution, the source of air pollution in Indonesia, became from the commuting people, from the vehicles itself, whether it is public transportation or private transportation, and also the motor vehicle. So our business development from Ecocean, we are innovating the air quality sensor. So we want to develop the moving air quality sensor, because currently right now in Indonesia, not only in Jakarta, but in every cities in Indonesia, they only have the air quality measurement, which is the stationary air quality measurement. It's a fixed quality measurement. So to be able to conduct to be able to develop the measurement, to be able to gather the data, the reliable data, so we want to develop this stationary air quality measurement, this fixed air quality measurement into stationary mobile integrated air quality measurement. But how can we do this one? So because of we are innovating the integrated air quality measurement based on the stationary and also the mobile, we want to embed the material itself, the tools itself, the sensor itself into vehicles, which is always going around in the city, which is always moving in the city, so we can gather the reliable data, the updating data, and also we want to integrate both of them, the stationary and the mobile. So based on this stationary mobile integrated air quality measurement and monitoring system, we want to develop 3 of the basic data or 3 of basic function that we will develop, which is the monitoring and alarm, analysis, and also the control. So what are they? So we want to talk about the how we gather, how we develop, or how we capture the air pollution itself. So air pollution, in this graph, you can see that our sensor, our mobile sensor, we will embed them in vehicles, in public transportation, and then because of public transportation always going around the cities, they will push the data, they will share the data into the stationary or we can say like fixed gateway, fixed gateway sensor, and both of them will calibrate together and then push into the server. And with the algorithm, with the machine learning, we will develop the algorithm to combine both data and calibrate, and with the ranking sensor, which are the most reliable data that can be pushed into end user, into the citizen. That's why we use this function, the monitoring and alarm, so we can develop, so we can push or we can notify the data, the air quality into the citizen. And the analysis part, as the weather can give us the forecasting, whether it will be raining or whether it will be really sunshine or cloudy today. So this analysis, based on the AI and big data analysis, we also will develop the forecasting of the air quality. So we can say tomorrow will be very fine for us to go out because the air quality is very nice. And the third function is the control. What are they? So this control, basically, if people want to go to the other area, they want to know, is that area safe enough for me to go there? Because of like, I have a problem with my health, or I have problem with my lungs, so I cannot go to the area who are mostly polluted. So this control can give notification, or can give the knowledge, or can give the information to the citizen that you are entering the air pollution risk zone. So what is our technology? So our technology basically is big data processing technology, and we want to use the AI to predict the data, to predict the air pollution. And because of like we are using the moving air quality, and we also using the stationary, the fixed gateway. So we will calibrate 2 of them. And once the public transportation pass by the gateway, the fixed gateway, the public transportation will share all of the data, all of the moving data to the fixed gateway, and then 2 of them will analyze this, and then 2 of them will be analyzed and will show to citizen or to end user the reliable data of air quality index. So we have 2 components, so which is hardware, that is our mobile air quality measurement device, and also we have the software. So for hardware, except the device, we also have the stationary device, the fixed gateway, and we also have the data center. For software, we are only focusing on the big data processing technology, which is the AI technology for analytics and prediction. And we also want to develop the application-based monitoring and alert service. And we also have to develop the software or the application for the advertisement via auto cycle sprint, because we want to develop this in Jakarta, so we want to collaborate with the local rideshare company such as Grab and Gojek. And as you can see in this graph, because of like we have stationary and we have mobile, the embedded or the mounted vehicles, two of them will have the same process, which is we want to capture the air quality data, and then the mobile, the moving air quality, not only the air quality, but also they will capture the GPS data to conduct where are the source of the air pollution and to give the information to citizen, are they going to go to risk zone of the air quality or not. So two of them, we will push all of the data to the data center, and then in server we will process it, and then we also can use the data to business uses, and then we also can use this data to make a policy, such as maybe we need to remove or we need to reduce the fire coal power plants, and we also can use the data for public services and research. So this is our business canvas model. So this business canvas model, as I said before, that our business model currently only focusing on Jakarta, but then this business model can be adapted in every cities in Indonesia and also every cities in ASEAN country. So I only can say from this our value proposition and our customer relationship, because of we want to develop this one with the Jakarta government. So we also want to collaborate with Gojek and Grab, which is the local rideshare company right now in Jakarta. And then we also will do the patent for this software and hardware. And because of like in Korea right now, they already have this technology, so we want to collaborate too with the patent holder in Korea, which is Motov and Kisti. And this is our business development model. So we are currently in initiating stage. So we are currently focusing how to get the investment from the investor, but then the partners that we want to collaborate in Jakarta, in Indonesia itself, is Grab and Gojek, which is the local rideshare services in Indonesia. And also we want to collaborate with Transjakarta, which is the public transportation in Jakarta, and Jakarta Smart City. So among these three partners, we are focusing on the local rideshare because of we want to mount it, or we want to embed these air quality devices, these moving air quality devices into the local rideshare services. And this is our Gantt chart. So currently this startup is initiating last year. So this year in 2024, we want to develop our PID, and we will get more detail in our project planning. And we hope in our last year of this year, in 2024, we want to develop the prototype of this mounted sensor, so we can develop the prototype and we can start to analyze how this prototype will capture the air quality. And this is for me. Thank you for listening.
Yes, give applause, please. Yeah, thank you, Indah. I hope you, soon after Jakarta, you will move to Mataram, Lombok, and we can see you here with your new technology. Okay, I think this is my turn. Okay. Yeah, My name is Agus. I want to introduce my ventures, my startups called Gen Intelligence. Gen Intelligence is working around entrepreneurship educations. Our motto is nurturing intelligent generation entrepreneurs. So what we are going to have now, we have introductions, business model, MPV, and business plan. Start from why entrepreneurs. So we need entrepreneurs and their ideas to keep our society moving forward, not just economically, but also equitably. That's how important the entrepreneurs are. So what can we do? Why do we need a strong entrepreneurial ecosystem? So at least we can identify 4 of them on why we need the strong entrepreneurial ecosystem. The first one is job creation. So many jobs will be created by entrepreneurs. Economic growth. So we know that the backbone for the economic growth of the nations is their entrepreneurs. And also innovation. Innovations makes us to lead the international trades and economy with innovation, as well as community development. So regional developments, national developments, and also global developments can only reach by a strong entrepreneurial ecosystems. So the problem is how to strengthen our entrepreneurial ecosystems. At least we can identify like 6 of them. The first one is innovation culture. Innovation culture encourages experiments, critical thinkings, and transformational thinkings. So we can make, there is a culture that the people always want to have a better solutions. Like what I learned in Korea, the people is very have highly innovation culture. So the second one is the talents. So the talents is related to the people. How can we do that? Providing training and supports to entrepreneurs to help them to develop their skills and to the skill they need to succeed. And also the networks. Networks can enhance the innovation by collaborations and also knowledge sharing. Of course, there will be capitals in there. We need a lot of capitals to exercise the ideas. And also mentorship. We need mentorships to provide entrepreneurship with access to mentors, can provide guidance and support for them. And also incubators. Recently, we have more and more incubators, like sort of innovation centers in every like campuses. Yeah, we need to have more incubators to incubate these startups and the ideas. So why do we need to focusing on the entrepreneurship in Indonesia, starting first? We see that based on the GEI is Global Innovation Index. Mostly people read the GEI index as the advancements of the country. But somehow in the GEI index is the output of the nations. But once we plot it into National Entrepreneurial Context Index, or NECI, is the input of the is the input part of the National Innovation Index, such as talents, populations, such as infrastructure. we see that Indonesian is, okay, maybe you need to get back. Yeah, here. We need to say that Indonesian is an outlier, which means that Indonesia is lagging behind. It is not in a linear trend of, compared to the other countries. So Indonesia is in the bottom right corner. It means that Indonesia has high entrepreneurship input, but less from the output. Next, please. Okay. This is Indonesia compared to like 4 other countries. Yeah, we are still falling behind, far behind the United States, Korea, and Singapore. And even in ASEAN country, Indonesia, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 from the bottoms. The smaller the index, the better the country is. So that is, next please. So that is why gen intelligence comes to, gen intelligence comes to strengthen regional entrepreneurial ecosystem, focusing on talents, empowerment, through effective entrepreneurial education. Next, please. Okay, next, please. Okay, this is second part. Next, please. Yeah, we see we have spread some questionnaire regarding the needs of our startups. So we spread the questionnaire to the students and also the lecturers from many universities in Indonesia. The survey says that the students mostly say that the entrepreneurship course, they have entrepreneurship courses in the curriculums. They also want to be an entrepreneurs, which is about 60%. And they have a lot of skills, or not skill, but intention, or a lot of sort of capital, sort of talents to be an entrepreneurs. But they don't have, they say they don't have materials for good materials for entrepreneurship educations. They are exposed to less experts, and they have less professional guidance, less networking, and less capitals, etc. So in the lecturer sides, the teachers thoughts or concerns on entrepreneurship educations. They using online platforms also. They need to use practitioner visits, and they need to also industry cooperations and etc. Next, please. So we conclude the problem of entrepreneurship educations that we have in the university. They need to have states-of-the-art material for entrepreneurship educations. The second one is the lecturers or the experts. Mostly university lecturers for entrepreneurship educations is a professor. Professor is not entrepreneur, so they cannot teach entrepreneurial educations basically. So the online course that we have will not be enough for entrepreneurship educations, and the student idea don't get much exposed to networks, and the students also don't have much about the technology source or exposed to technology, advanced technology, so they can expand their business model with that technology. And we also have a lack of incubators and networks and communities, and also the funding. Next, please. Okay, so this is the proposed value propositions that we want to give to solve the problems. The first one, we need to good materials, effective educations, experts, technology exposures, and we need to make it as a platform. And so it is not only entrepreneurship education, but also we want to involve them into ecosystems, the entrepreneurship ecosystems within the regional ecosystems. So this is actually what we, next please. So this is actually what we want to detail for the proposed value propositions. We have updated materials, we have effective entrepreneurial educations. So we will combine offline teachings and also online teaching. So we want to cooperate with the other university and let the university lecturer give the lecture of these educations, but as well as we want to give them the good online class management, updated curriculums, and also multimedia resources, experts, knowledge sharing, networking, and also discussion. Next, please. We want also to bring experts from other countries. We want to bring experts from outside of Indonesia. So we want to make it our knowledge for entrepreneurship education to be a little bit larger to the world ecosystems. So we have networks to Korea now with this WINIT, and we have also network to United States to give some experts for us. And we want also to expose some latest technology to the platform, so to the students, to the students of every university in Indonesia and later on in the Asian. Gen Intelligence is also a platform. This is not just online courses, but it is a platform to meet every students and also experts and also companies. Gen Intelligence is also part of the systems. We want to put this platform into the part of the ecosystem, especially for regional ecosystems. So this is our main idea. So the university has many classes. A lot of university have many classes. Next, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, the university have many classes. Within those classes, for example, in the University of Mataram, we have entrepreneurship education courses in every faculty, but we just put the courses inside of that one major or one department, but the nature of entrepreneurship itself needs to be diverse, needs to be converged. So, so we want also to make matching matching systems with artificial intelligence to make matching systems to connect every student to the other student that have similar topics in similar departments or in similar faculties. So we want to put the platform. The output of the platform will be the pitch decks. The pitch deck, we want to extract the pitch deck into the data analytics that can be also market analytics for in each regions or even country in the future. So we also involving the companies to give the platform, to give this entrepreneurship educations to enrich the student experience on how to make a startup and how to and what technology they can use to enhance their business model. So we also, yep. Thank you. Now it's the business model. Next, please. This is our lean canvas. The lean canvas can reflect our strategy for marketing, the problem we already share, solution we already share, and the channels. Yeah, I want to say focusing on the customer segment. Customer segment is the last year undergraduate students and also lecturers and incubators. And then the revenue streams that we can have is from the subscriptions, ad revenue, and data market analysis. Next, please. If we compare to the other solutions that already provided out there, we have Udemy, Coursera, and Wadeni Foundations. What is the difference between them? Gen Intelligence, because Gen Intelligence is focusing on the regional innovation ecosystems, so the ecosystem itself can be embedded to the system. So we want to focusing on that to be our main strength of our systems. Next, please. Yeah, in Asian, we have 12 million students every semester. If we say that only 2 million that we can cover by next 10 years, it means like $3.5 million of serviceable, obtainable market. So it's very huge, I think. Next, please. Okay, what is the minimum viable product? What we offer? Next, please. We will develop a web-based platform to manage the class. We put online materials, we put information, we put discussions and events and everything to have good management of the class in the platform. We also enhance the platform with AI to give fit matching for the students to make their ventures. Next, please. We'll develop also in mobile device. Next, please. Yeah, for the business plan for 2024, we want to complete the platform in April. In August, we want to fix the curriculums. In September, next semester, we want to adopt the first time in university, and by December, we want to first applications, evaluations, and reiterate it and develop new features. For the next 5 years, the first year, we want to ignite implementations and then grow by acquiring 5 universities. By 2026, will be 30, and by and outside of Indonesia by the next years, and 2028 want to reach 1 million users. This is our teams. We have some friends, basically my students. Okay, maybe that's all for me. Thank you very much. Okay, the last but not least, I want to ask Dr. Ida Bagus Ketut Widyarta. He is the CEO of S-Cube Convergence to present his startups plan. The stage is yours.
Okay, good afternoon. I'm back again. Yeah, I'm Widi from S-Cube Convergence. Yeah, our motto here, provide smart solution for your problems. Yeah, yeah. Today I'd like to introduce our product, which is AA-based smart parking system. This is our agenda today. Yeah. Yeah. The background. Yeah. If we look at the graph in Indonesia, the third country that utilize motorbike the most. Yeah. Indonesia is in third rank. It more than 125 million motorbike used in Indonesia. So it's so huge. 125 motorcycle utilized in Indonesia. Apart from the convenience offered by using a motorbike, such as can go anywhere and anytime, are also some problem. One of them is parking security. Yeah, we try to solve parking problem, especially security problem that often occurs in our campus. Regarding the parking issue, based on our experience, some problems are often faced, such as loss of motorcycle in Unram. Yeah, to avoid this condition, the management install an electric portal like this. Yeah. However, this portal cause congestion. Sometimes the portal was hit by car because of the misperception of the driver. Another effort is by checking the vehicle registration. This effort also causes traffic jam. Therefore, it does incidentally. Yeah, so not every time we do checking the vehicle registration. It means there is a chance to occur motorbike loss. Yeah, because we did accidentally. This is our proposed solution. Install portal without bar, like this picture, at entrance and exit of the motorbike parking lot, to enable the motorized to capture image of the vehicle registration number and the rider face. So we have two cameras to capture the face of motorized and the vehicle registration number. The system will recognize the driver face and vehicle registration plate using AI. If it is not registered in system or failed to recognize, it will inform the campus security officer at the main gate. So this system will install in subunit or faculty. Campus security officer will only check the vehicle that are not recognized by the system and driver or motorbike plate that are not registered. So the system, the guard only check the vehicle or the rider that not recognized by the system. In our research last year, we already recognize the rider of the motorcycle, and also the vehicle number, yeah, with accuracy about 55% for the rider and 91% for the plate number. Yeah. Yeah, our product made a portal with 2 cameras which have to capture the rider and license number. The accuracy of this study reached 80% for helmet facial recognition and 90% for license number recognition. Actually, this product still in R&D stage. This year we will add ultrasonic sensor here, to make sure the image, face and license number capture suitable for training and also recognizing. We also study to find a formula that the training process to avoid retraining all of the data, but only the new data. Yeah, this is size of the market. More than 400 university with students, about 30,000 in Indonesia. Yeah, it will be the service available market. So for service available, we have at least 4,000 university in regional Indonesia. It is possible of expanding to 22,000 companies in Indonesia. Therefore, the total available market in Indonesia region will be 2,600. If expected 60% of them will be use our product, so the service obtainable market sum will be 2,400. Okay, the target market. We have two target market. The first one is university that have many students use motorbike, yeah. And the second target is a private company that have many workers use motorbike. We provide the business model, which are product selling and service selling. Yeah, product selling, it sell product without service, maintenance and application update. It's only the product, yeah. The product and the system at one time. And service selling, selling the product with service, maintenance and application update. Yeah, the payment based on the number of vehicle, the number of vehicle shop, or monthly, or maybe annually contract. The Canvas business model is a tool in management strategy to map concept, consumer, infrastructure, and company finance in the form of visual element. There are some aspects in this business model Canvas, such as a key partner. Yeah, this is our key partner, supplier of my part. For example, for portal, cameras, and sensor. We also need investor, and in collaboration with logistic services. If the customer is a long way from here, so we need to collaborate with logistic services. Key activities, product innovation, promotion and discount, and improve feature and services. Key resources, AI expert, human resources, computers, electricity, tool, technology, and part. Value proposition, utilize AI technology to improve parking management to increase the safety of parking lot. Does not cause a traffic jam, no need to check ID and vehicle registration. The payment schema can be based on the number of vehicle, sub or calculated on monthly or annual contract. Customer relation interact with web, email, and social media. It is our channel. And customer segment, as I mentioned before, it's university. They have many students use motorbike, and private companies that have many workers use motorbike. This is in Indonesian territory. Cost of structure, main part, R&D, production tool, employee safety, promotion activity, and electricity. And revenue stream, product sale, service contract, YouTube viewer, benefit of collaboration, and investor. We plan to make some innovation which will be included on the system, such as parking recommendation system that recommending parking space using computer vision, and app parking recommendation system that guide motorized or driver to find a recommended parking app. I think that's all. Thank you very much.
For the great presentations, we hope can be implemented soon in UNRAM. So the next is question and answer. So for the one already your question, please, if you have. Yeah, I have one over there.
Check. Okay. Thank you for the opportunity. So, I am Ajem. I am student. I want to ask some question for Miss Soyeon as a CEO of Sudata. Okay, because as we know, Sudata is like air pollution advancing in want to develop in Vietnam soon, and it will link it with Korean. So my first question is, in the term of international collaboration, how is the project navigating the complexities of legal and regulatory framework to facilitate carbon trading and emission reduction transfer on a global scale, And maybe second question is, could you share into any community engagement strategy employed by the project to ensure the active involvement of local residents and to ensure the businesses in achieving the outlined environmental economic goals? Thanks you.
Oh, thank you for your question. I hope my answer can help you. First of all, I have a collaboration colleagues in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. In there, he is the government officer in Ho Chi Minh City and in Department of Transportation. So through that connection, we started our project and talk a lot of things to transition to electronic motorcycles. It is just the first step of this whole project, but from the small steps from here, the ITMOs and other global policy is not yet established, so we are just preparing for that. And the reason why we are started now is it is not established global policies. So Indonesia and Malaysia and other countries, we have to prepare for ITMO's carbon credit trading. Yeah, is it okay? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's okay. Okay, the second question. Yes, please. Please give the mic.
Thank you very much for time given to me. I have an opinion. So I highlight two technologies that I want to explain, namely InnoBorder and Ecosian, Miss Jisoo and Miss Indah. I thought, what if these two technologies were combined, right? If I see that both technologies address the same problems regarding environmental condition, as such in the border flood problem and air pollution problem in Jakarta, and the software used integrate big data, AI, and machine learning. So, because if I take the example of Jakarta, which has a lot of environmental problems, I think combining the two technologies can reduce the environmental problems that have in the Jakarta is the example. So the first question is for Miss Jisoo. What do you think about my opinion? And the same question for Miss Indah. What my opinion for what do you think about my opinion? Thank you so much. Kamsahamnida.
Since we are in the early stage of launching our business, so we are open to any comments or ideas that you may have. So I think that sounds great. So we'll work on that and see if we could make it. Thank you. Thank you for your opinion and wonderful idea.
I think Indah, you can answer.
Yes. So basically, because of the InnoBorder is focusing on water flooding management system, so it's about the flooding system. It's true, as you said before, that it wants to tackle the environmental degradation. It wants to develop the application or the tools to tackle the environmental. But then the InnoBorder, they want to focus on the flood management system, which is the sensor itself. They want to put the sensor in the river, and for the Ecosian, we want to develop this sensor to capture the air quality. But then the application itself, the notification software for citizen, yes, you said that it can be combined together. So the notification, the alarm system, the warning system for the flooding management system and also for the air quality, yes, it can be combined. So this one is also, as Jisoo said, it's a wonderful idea. So yes, it can be combined for the alarm system, for the notification system for citizen. Thank you, Agus.
Thank you, Indah. Yeah, I think we still have some time to have another question.
Okay, thank you very much. My question goes to Jisoo, but but because I don't follow your presentation from the beginning, so I think, but I see that your proposal is very complete, and then you already equip many equipments like camera and also the to check the water level, the sensors and other things, and also you already design a system that can control it everything, and also give the warning system to the officers. But one question, because last year we experienced with the quite a big flood here in Mataram in the north part. At that time, all the rivers is full with the water. So I'm not sure if do you also consider that scenario? Because we even maybe even using your very smart system, but if we don't have a place to through the water, so how to do with such situations? At the time, maybe it is very how to say too sudden for us because we don't have the monitoring system. If we have the monitoring system, maybe we can already doing prevention prevention how to say prevention task to solve the problem. But if you have kind of scenario, even though the warning system already give the alarm, but we don't have a way to flow the water, how to do it?
Sorry, your question is there's no like after service for natural disasters. Well, I would say the InnoBorder is like the platform is adaptable to any region. So I'm not so familiar with Lombok or like with the natural disasters that we have in Lombok, but I would say we still need to adjust the system for this region. So, and it focuses on the warning system. So we haven't thought about the after the flooding. It's mainly focusing on the warning system. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, thank you, GC, for your answer and for Dr. Budi for the question. Do you have one more? Oh, okay, that's great. Yeah, please give the mic.
Thank you everyone for the chance for me to ask a question. My name is Kiki, and I have a question for Mr. Widyarta. I do think that it's such a great idea to have this kind of parking system, but what if we lend our motorcycle to someone else? Then how do we do the face verification? Because as college students, we often do borrow each other's motorcycle, especially for some reason, such a group study. And then what if we ride the motorcycle together and the rider is the other person? Then the owner of the motorcycle is sitting on the back. That's all my question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the great question. Actually, this activity or this product is still in R&D stage, as I mentioned before. In the first time, we have to train all of the data, all of the student and the motorcycle that will be the member of the parking lot. So all of the data will be trained first. After that, if we have some data again, in the further research, we will try to find a formula to how to train only the new data, not all of the data, because if we train all of the data again, it will consume a lot of time. So we will find the formula to train partially. So train based on the new data. How if the user, the rider use not his or her motorcycle, if not, it means the rider is not authorized user. So if they will another motorcycle or motorbike, they have to register all of his or her motorbike. So will be recognized by the system as authorized motorized. Is it clear?
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you.
Let's just agree. Okay, do we have another one? Short question, please. No? Okay, I think if no, I think it is we finish this session, and I will let the sessions led by the MC one more time. Okay, please. Thank you, everyone.
Check. Thank you for the honorable moderator, Mr. Agus Arimbawa, for leading such a great pitching sessions. And let's us give one more time applause for all the participants that have doing their pitching session. Okay, so our next agenda will be the closing remarks from the Honorable Director of the Global R&DB Center, Professor Jun Sok Hwang. To the honorable mention, the stage is yours.
Hey, do you hear me well? Okay, yeah, thank you everyone. I feel so blessed, and also, thanking to all of you, especially for whole day in the morning and in the afternoon. Everyone actually sitting together and thinking about our future. I think that looks, already, great. Especially, I would like to give my thanks to, all 6 CEOs, who boldly and confidently express their ideas. Especially in the afternoon, Im Sion, the Su Data, and giving also great presentation. Also Inda Ekosian, also giving the solution for our environment. And also by Professor Agus, the Gen Intelligence, providing a platform for data-driven intelligence innovation. And also Professor Widi about S-Cube convergence on parking system, and are now using AI. And also CEO Lee Da-young and try to provide the day mobility to solve the issues of the mobility in many developing countries. And finally, also Hojisu, Dr. Hojisu, who will be a professor, but also want to be as a new entrepreneur together, and by providing the flood and also water management system, especially which can be used very well in urban flooding in many of the in a border. Well, I think in the afternoon also, in the morning, the Smart Speak Solution by Shin Metaversity by Ipurun, and City in City by Hwang Yeok-young, and also Smart Infrastructure Global Network by Lee Seok-ki, and Open America and Handbook Operation by also Anna, and also Digitology Academy by Bong Jong-won and Nicole. Well, all 12 GRC and Digitology foundation-driven startup, I feel very, very happy that the achievement you have made so far. Well, I think a lot of ideas that has been shown really represent your name well. I think everyone can understand why that name is also with your idea well. I think that is sometimes we call philosophy. Philosophy actually starts with the belief, because you love the wisdom. But when we work on that belief as a philosophy, and by doing research and development, and finally practicing as a business, global R&D, and also practicing for everyone, and that time it becomes the truth. As a scholar, as an innovator, as a pioneer, we should be able to provide the truth for the world. Maybe some of these, what we do is a belief, because maybe we need a little bit more technical feasibility, or we still need to improve a little bit in a business model or economy, or still we need to prepare the human by education, or finally we have to change the governance or regulation or prepare the policy to support that. Maybe not all of those are fully completed yet. That's why we are in the startup. But as long as we know what is lacking, we know that we would be able to solve that problem. I think all of us will be together to solving those problems. And there are the issues that people also raise that, can you solve all the problem by doing so? No. But at least we are the one who probably boldly, bring the idea, even that is still belief, by showing the love. I feel that the love that you show so far is what we so-called passion. Without this passion, no research can be done. Without this passion, no innovation can be done. Without this passion, no education be done well. But already, all of us are standing in a good, very firm land, what we call the land of passion. I feel that we are very safe, and I feel that we are very confident. I feel that we are already winning the game of this enjoyable venture. Well, I'd like to give a remark, a final remark, that this is not the end today as a pitching. This pitching is going to actually flow like a water over the years. Today we see all introductory 12 And we'll have another introductory also session in coming 2 weeks, what we call Hanguk Africa New National Development also symposia, where we also introduce our Ethiopian collaborator who are representing Africa, like Indonesia represent ASEAN. So, and like also Florida represent America, all AAA. So this, hand movement will be continued, and also these 12 company will be introduced again to African society in coming 2 weeks. We are going to actually tell you that when it is, you can also see those, but you will see the perspective of our African on these regards. At the same time, I will actually a little bit some more tomorrow, and these 12 company, Digitalogy Academy, WOW, SUDATA, Ecosian, Gen Intelligence, S-Cube Convergence, Day Mobility, InnoBorder, and Smart Space Solution Celebration, Metaversity, City in City, and Smart Infrastructure Global Network. These companies will have a unique brand to everyone. Like I have 12 names in my book, which are the same 7 books. Digitology, the Pi stories, Lambda stories, Rho stories, and also Omega stories, and Shisamarira, and I-theory, I-theology, LDidology, and Vitalogy, and Zetology, I-pandology. These are the all newly created names, but finally those names become very famous and common for those people who use and read it. For the same thing, these 12 companies name will be like a falling like a blizzard. In the beginning, everyone was asking, what is Google? Now we don't need to ask what the Google is. For the same way that everyone was asking, what is the digitology 10 years ago? And now we don't need to ask what digitology is. You see the book. For the same reason, all these companies who has a great name, like a Day Mobility, like a Gen Intelligence, in 10 years, no one will ask what it is. It will be part of our languages. It will be part of our truth. It will be part of our wisdom. I want to witness that these 12 companies will provide monthly workshop. Maybe, some of them will be 1 day, some of them will be 3 days or 4 days. But we will give an announcement tomorrow, I will give. It will be starting with, in the beginning, or starting in March, for 3 months of American time, Eastern time, so which will be announced in the Eastern time of America, which is Florida, and Digitalogy Academy and Oahu and SUDATA will host and organize such workshop and providing their own company's progress. At the same time, this will be annual. That means these companies will be actually existing at least another 5 and 10 years. Indonesian session will be resumed with also the time, that Indonesian time zone, and that will be starting with Ecosian in June, and Gen Intelligence in July, and also S-Cube Convergence in August, which is actually very good weather time, as probably you know. So that time, we will do things in Indonesia time zone, which is, 1 hour later than Korea, but that will cover more people. And finally, in the fall, that will move the time zone to Ethiopia, African time zone. so that more people of Africa and Europe can actually participate. And that's, Ethiopian time zone or African time zone of East will be given starting in September. Day mobility, border, and smart space solution will provide their yearly and monthly also promotional day starting with the September through November. That will be in Ethiopian time zone. Like today, we'll come back to Korean time zone and then holding these conferences in online, but also probably globally. That also that in December, the Metaverse City run by Iprun and also Kim Ha-yo, and City in City by Hwang Yeok-young and Kwon Gi-jung, and also SIGN, Smart Infrastructure Global Network, Lee Seok-ki and Choi Tae-in, will be presented with the Korean time zone and for next coming December and January and February, which is a year from now. I hope these kind of effort will go on. At least I can promise you that we'll do this every month in the workshop. Hope all of you stay tuned and get the wisdom from all these progress, since this will be flowing like a water. Every time when you come in and maybe seeing the report and seeing the presentation, you will see even with the same name, everything will be fresh. Everything will be innovative. Every new project will be actually shared with you. So please come. Also, we try to invite many of the people who are interested in actually joining this kind of movement and this kind of startup. I think, especially in Indonesia, Professor Agus and also Professor Ida Widi will be a hoster, and they will connect you to some of our projects. And then we will do more things together. I really thank everyone in Lombok to be with us, and I hope we also have a great day tomorrow by listening in a young expert in the morning, and in the afternoon I'll come back and to give some of the remarks from my point of view, and myself and Professor also Chu Young-sub, who's our distinguished professor of the Smart City, will be providing some masterclass tomorrow. I really thank you everyone and hope you have a great, wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you for the Director of the Global R&DB Center for delivering such a great speech. Our last agenda for the afternoon session will be the group photo. So to all the honorable guests and audience in the offline session, please stand up and have yourself facing at the camera in front of the stage. And to the audience in the online session, please turn on the camera so we can have a photo together.
So everyone also in Korea, please turn on your video so that we can take a picture together.
Yang di belakang harap ya. Cek. Okay. Okay, I will start the countdown. Let's have your best pose and smile. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's give it one more time. Have yourself another pose and smile. 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you for the documentation, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have finished our last
Recording
agenda
stopped.
for today's afternoon session for the first day, the preaching day of WINIT 2024. As a reminder, tomorrow is the second day, the learning day with young and senior schoolers that will start at 10 a.m. in Central Indonesian Time or 11 a.m. in Korean Standard Time. The registration will start at 9:30 a.m. in Central Indonesian Time. And for the afternoon session with senior scholars, will start at 1:10 p.m. in Central Indonesian Time or 2:10 p.m. in Korean Standard Time. Lastly, as the Master of Ceremony, I apologize from my deepest heart if there were some mistakes during the event. Thank you for joining us. See you in the next day, day 2 of Learning Day of WINIT 2024.
Terima kasih.